lighted Christmas parade here in Laurie, live right here on Lake TV. I'm William Holtz, honored to bring you tonight's parade, and it is, as I said, the 24th annual lighted Christmas parade, and this year's theme, Reindeer Games, with Grand Marshals Santa and Mrs. Claus. We'll see them here shortly, and of course, everyone's welcome to join Mr. and Mrs. Claus at the Laurie Terrace Mall for pictures and cookies and hot chocolate at COMC following the conclusion of tonight's parade. And a chilly, wet evening has not kept the town of Laurie away for tonight's parade, Reindeer Games. And before we get into it, wanted to give a shout out to all of our sponsors. Of course, tonight's parade is presented by the Lake West Chamber of Commerce, and a special thank you to Viper Communications with KRMS 93.5 Roxdale Lake, 104.9 The Cove, KRMS TV, and LakeJob.com. Also, Dream Home Construction, Lake Days Rentals, Atlas Properties, Dockworks, Captain Ron's, Mocan, and Benny Media, bringing you tonight's parade here live on Lake TV. And as you can see, the weather a little chilly, but everyone's bundled up and ready, and it has become an annual tradition here on the west side. And we have a handful of entries tonight for you, and to be exact, I believe we have 27 entries. And as I told you, all of tonight's sponsors, Dockworks, proud to be a parade sponsor again this year. They're a full-service dock company with 30 years experience. They offer new construction, dock modification, slip additions, and dock repairs. And of course, I told you about Viper Communications, Dream Home Construction, Mocan Roofing and Contracting, Atlas Boat Lifts, and Captain Ron's Bar and Grill and Buccaneer Bay Resort. I want to give a special shout out and thank you tonight to Mr. and Mrs. Claus, Brian Schuster, who provided Santa's sleigh, you'll see here, Mike Koningsman with the Lake West Chamber of Commerce, he's your Christmas Parade chairman, Melissa Carroll, Cindy Kaminsky, and Jeff Jackson with Lake West Chamber, working on parade entries and getting all of this organized. The Laurie Terrace Mall, the Lake West Chamber for the mall decorations. And thanks to businesses who provided trees in the Laurie Mall to make it festive, Sunrise Farm Market, Laurie Family Eye Care, Remax Laurie Lake Regional Bridal Cave, Renewal by Anderson, and Town and Country Supermarket, and all the participants in this year's 24th annual lighted Christmas parade. We're glad you're here, and a big shout out to Bree Lynch and COMC. As I said, they got cookies, activities, and photos after the parade. And leading it off, it is the Chief of Police in Laurie, Chief Nienhuis, leading our parade, and he was voted in 2025 the #1 Chief of Police in the state of Missouri. That is Police Chief Mike Nienhuis. In the City of Laurie Police Department, loving those lights they've got on display here for the kiddos. We love our law enforcement here locally, and the City of Laurie PD is no exception. Appreciate all they do. That's Chief Mike Nienhuis leading us today. And next up, I believe we're going to have our Grand Marshals. Now, you'll recognize these two, especially if you're like our household, and we still believe in Santa. So up next, we are anticipating Mr. and Mrs. Claus, but that doesn't, no, that's still the Lake West Chamber of Commerce. So maybe they're going to put them last. That's the Lake West Chamber, and oh, an inflatable up there is struggling. The snowman in the back seat looks just fine, but if you get a look up top, that guy is struggling on top, and that is due to fierce winds here. So appreciate our Lake West Chamber. They focus on business expansion, attraction and tourism, and special events, and ways to enhance the quality of life at Lake of the Ozarks. That's the Lake West Chamber of Commerce. Next up, our good friends at Lake Days Rental. Proud to be a parade sponsor and president, Lake West Chamber member. Lake Days Rentals is a professional vacation rental management company, and they are a family-owned business that came to the lake in 2021 and bring a new and innovative approach to vacation rentals. Listen, with over 180 lake stays, they've got something for everyone. You can visit lakedaysrentals.com to book your next lake stay. Next up, it's Mocan Roofing and Contracting. Let's see if we can find them. They're in here somewhere. That's Mocan Roofing and Contracting, the leaders in renovation, repair, and remodel, serving the Lake of the Ozarks. Their mission is simple: treat people right and deliver roofs that families or property owners can count on. So next up, it is Benny Media with their digital truck, Benny Media KS95. That's JT Geralt driving, and you'll hear him on KS95 with the country sale. Benny Media representing KS95, Mix 92.7, and Cool 102.7. That's Rough Water Dock. We know them. And there's Jordan Crabtree, owner, and all his beautiful daughters. His wife, Chrissy, and Jordan, they have got a slew of little ladies in the house. Rough Water Dock, love them folks. And there is Atlas Boat Lifts right there, and that is a cool inflatable with the mini boat lift on display. Great float to our friends at Atlas Boat Lifts. Love that. Hey, don't forget, we're welcoming everybody back to Laurie Terrace Mall for Santa Claus cookies, hot chocolate, and photos after the parade. Right there is the Branding Iron Restaurant and Saloon, located on Highway 5. Invite family and friends to celebrate the holiday season with them. They'll be serving family favorites all winter long, and they wish you and your family a happy holidays. There is U.S. Disaster Restoration, LLC, locally owned company in Osage Beach. Their team is ready 24/7 to provide outstanding service at U.S. Disaster Restoration. We restore hope, rebuild lives, and deliver excellence. Real quick, the Branding Iron, shout out to them. I'm sitting here with my man David Leatherberry in the Lake TV truck, and they fed all of the furry friends at Ozarks Cat and Canine over Thanksgiving. How about that from the Branding Iron? And next we've got, it looks like, Montgomery Baptist Church, located off Boot Drive in Camdenton, sharing Jesus with others. Pastor Rodney leads services at 10:30 every Sunday, and they have meal on Wednesdays at 6 with Bible study at 6:30. That's the Laurie Care Center and Knowles. Really neat. They read us a poem, but I might have time. Here we go. 'Twas the night of the Christmas parade, and all through the Care Center, the residents were restless, excited about the reindeer games they were to enter. The lights were all hung on the company bus with care, and hopes of Christmas magic and the joy they could shape. The residents were bundled on the bus and not in their beds, while visions of hot cocoa and their adventure danced in their heads. Love that. It goes on. Next up was Westlake Aquatic Center, but love the poem. Laurie Care Center and Knowles, appreciate you guys. And next up, it's Central Ozarks Medical Center, COMC, the official medical provider and partner of Lake TV. At COMC, your health is their mission. Optical, dental, behavioral, and family care with or without insurance or ability to pay. And we're all hanging out there afterwards to meet Santa. Next up, you're getting a look at Papa's Pit Stop. How about Papa's Pit Stop? They've got it all, located off Highway 5 in Sunrise Beach. Try it yourself. Dine in, drive through, or carry out. That's your West Side drive-through with concrete, steak burgers, onion rings, burger baskets, all the above. Great. Go stop in and see Papa's Pit Stop. I know we love them, living fairly close. As our 24th annual Christmas Parade, the Lake West Lighted Christmas Parade Reindeer Games continues here on Lake TV. William Holtz thanking you for watching our coverage here on Lake TV this year. Neat annual event. In our next float, can't exactly tell, but I see a minion. That's what I know. I see a minion right there, and there's a billboard on the back. We'll be able to tell you exactly who this is. That's Lake Regional Health System. Our commitment runs deep. LakeRegional.com. You can count on Lake Regional for top quality medical care at the clinic. They provide primary care visits such as preventative medicine or well visits. Locations all over. This is Premier Advantage Marine, and that is a beautiful boat, well lit. And I don't know, You'd think I might be able to tell you what line that was. I don't know what it is, but it's pretty, and it's available at Premier Advantage Marine and Sunrise Beach. Love them, and as we keep our parade rolling, I think this is Lake Ride Pros. Almost always recognize the blacked out government style SUVs. They roll in style. Just looking here. Yeah, Lake Ride Pros, Premier Transportation. Thanks. David knows I need as much help as I can get here in the truck. Shout out to David Leatherbury and Andrew Evans rocking tonight's parade with me, bringing you live coverage right here on Lake TV. And yeah, that is Lake Ride Pros. They've got 7 different vehicles, 3 Suburbans, luxury Sprinter vans, limo, party bus, rescue squad. Hey, they've even got vehicles that seat up to 37 people. You're getting a look right here at their luxury shuttle bus. Experience premium transportation at Lake of the Ozarks. The services include from airport transfers to special events. To learn more or book online, visit lakeridepros.com. There is Lake Area Upholstery Repair. Love the Jeep, all decked out. How nice. Gotta love that. At ServPro, our friends at ServPro Lake of the Ozarks, always here to help for all your water, fire, and mold mitigation restoration needs. That is ServPro. Well lit. Look at the kiddos here enjoying our parade in a safe environment thanks to our friends at the Laurie Police Department. Looks like we've got some lit up RC cars right here on Highway 5. That is neat. Yeah, getting a look at that RC car right there, and you can see everyone making their way down to the Laurie Terrace Mall again at Central Ozarks Medical Center. We're going to have cookies, hot chocolate, and Mr. and Mrs. Claus on display. So next up, that's Lake of the Ozarks Jeep Club, I believe. Yeah, 8 Jeeps with 1 remote control Jeep. They're a local Jeep club that supports local charities such as Kids Harbor, Child Advocacy Council, and food banks. We love our friends over at Lake of the Ozarks Jeep Club. That's Professor Paisley. Oh, the Paisleys. We love Mr. and Mrs. Paisley and his corncob pipe and his button nose and 2 eyes. Oh, wait, wrong guy. But that guy is jolly. Let me tell you, Professor Jim Paisley and Mrs. Paisley to boot. We love them right here at Lake TV. And finishing out the Lake of the Ozarks Jeep Club. Here, it's your 24th annual lighted Lake West Christmas Parade right here in Laurie, and you're watching live on Lake TV. Big shout out to Andrew Evans and David Leatherbury. I'm William Holtz bringing you commentary for tonight's lighted Christmas Parade, and we sure hope you had a great Thanksgiving holiday break and weekend. It's always funny, the weekend rolls in right after the holiday, and you're like stuck in limbo. What do I do? Where do I go? Well, on this Saturday, the lighted Lake West Christmas Parade is always the right answer. And, of course, those of you football fans, you saw Missouri take care of Arkansas today to go to 8-4. As for you Chief fans, not the same luck as the Chiefs lost over the weekend to Dallas. They're 6-6. So lots of football still to be played. And for those of you, lots of holiday events around Lake of the Ozarks coming up. Of course, tonight's parade, and don't miss the Lake of the Ozarks parade on Saturday, December 13th, live on Lake TV. The parade at 1, our coverage kicks off with the great Kevin Hilly and myself at 12:15 that afternoon. Don't miss that, but still a couple of weeks away, and we're enjoying the lighted Christmas parade. Now, David, they said 7 Jeeps. I'm not so sure that this isn't like number 25. That is your Lake of the Ozarks Jeep Club. A festive Jeep Club, I might add. Tonight's parade made possible by our friends at Dream Home, Lake Days, Viper Communications, Atlas Boat Lifts, Dockworks, Captain Ron's, Mocan Roofing, and Benny Media. And as we keep our parade rolling, it is Weichert, the realtors from here in Laurie. Big shout out. And they're right across the street, as a matter of fact, from our parade location today. You see their building right over there, and thanks for bringing this year's parade. says Merry Christmas, but I'm not sure if that's a separate parade. As we keep the party moving, great floats this year. That is lake property maintenance, remodels, and repairs. And then next up, I believe we're going to have Porter's, and I believe that is. So Porter's, an Ace Hardware, located in Laurie, a full-line Ace Hardware with large outdoor grilling section, complete line of still equipment, Hallmark Gold Crown store inside, and a full-line lumberyard. They're happy to order items that are not in stock. That is Porter's Ace Hardware in Laurie, and that is a nicely built trailer there behind with the lights and the garland. Gotta love it. And there's your hometown grocery store. Town and Country Supermarket in Laurie is here to help take the stress of your holiday away. Visit them for deli trays, gift ideas, or let them cook for your entire family this Christmas. Stop in today and see Melissa and her crew. Town and Country, your hometown grocer, serving local communities since 1962. There is A to Z Home Services, water and fire damage, restoration, carpet and air duct cleaning. A to Z Home Services, they do it all. Big shout out to A to Z. Well represented here in this parade, and here is Remax. At the lake, we sell lakehomes.com. Outstanding agents, outstanding results. That's Remax at the lake, and love the bus. Very festive. A lot of our local businesses rolled out all the stops for tonight. And who's this? This is probably a special guest. This might be who I've been waiting for. David is so excited over here to my left. That is Mr. and Mrs. Claus, our grand marshals. Merry Christmas, Santa and Mrs. Claus. Love the sleigh. It's got wheels for tonight, but don't kid yourselves watching at home. That baby will be up in the air in just a few weeks, making its way around the world. Yes, in one night. There is the Sunrise Beach Fire Protection District, keeping Mr. and Mrs. Claus safe with all the adoring fans. And a great turnout tonight for the 24th annual Lake West Chamber of Commerce Laurie Lighted Christmas Parade, as we're getting a look at all of the different fire protection district. This is Sunrise Beach still right here. Be sure to join the parade. Grand Marshals, Mr. and Mrs. Claus, they're at CUMC with hot chocolate, cookies, and photo opportunities. And also a reminder, my friends, be sure to visit the Enchanted Village Lights at the Laurie Fairgrounds and the Festival of Lights at St. Patrick Church and Mother's Shrine on Highway 5, right outside of Laurie, for the Lake West Chamber of Commerce. Mike, Cindy, and crew, for all of you who helped make this year's parade possible. A big shout out to Andrew Evans, David Leatherberry, all of our sponsors and participants. Until next year's 25th annual Lighted Christmas Parade, thanks for watching tonight, and we'll see you over at the Laurie Terrace Mall.